start off obviously extremely disappointed on the way things ended there. Proud of our guys, the way they fought. The fans, they came out and they showed out for us, and obviously wanted to, get a win for our fans as well. But just disappointed on the way it ended. But again, extremely proud of the way our guys fought all year.
Coach, on the first possession, was that a miscommunication between the special teams and offense to allow Matt to come out and allow the...
No, that was a plan. That was a design play.
What's that?
That was designed.
Shane, can you walk us through? Yeah, why did Taylor come out on that 4th and 1 play? He carried the ball 7 times in a row. Was his ankle okay? What happened there?
Yeah, he was all right. The play we had up, we had to look for it. It was man-to-man coverage, and just it didn't work out.
But you did run it with Tyler, though. Why was that the choice?
Obviously, we called timeout there. It was 4th and 1. We saw the front they were in. We liked the look for that play in that situation.
So he had practiced that play. Is that what you're thinking?
Correct. Felt good about Goodson in that situation. He's a pass catcher for us out of the backfield, and that's what we went with. Yeah, we would have had him in there for something, but we could have done something. Yeah, obviously, if it doesn't work, you're going to second guess it. So I understand that, and that's part of the business.
What you saw, was it a catch that you should have made or a throw that should have been better?
I got to look at it. It was bang bang. I mean, from our side, it was on the other sideline. So, yeah.
Jonathan came back in the game. What exactly happened? Because he was initially ruled doubtful.
He got an ankle, foot, yeah.
But he came back in.
Came back. Yep.
Taking the time out there that limited you to get the ball back. Was there a thought to not taking the timeout on 4th down and potentially having 3 timeouts to then get the ball back?
Yeah, no, really wanted to see the look to get in the call that we thought would work in that 4th down situation. That was basically it.
Shane, what kind of message do you give these guys after a game like that and a season like this?
Obviously, everyone's disappointed, extremely disappointed. But, really proud of the guys, the way they fought all year and battled. I always think about this. Sometimes in life, you don't know why things happen. Winning and losing is part of this game. You learn from it, you grow from it. And, the guys that are come back, just remember this feeling in the locker room, coaches included.
What do you have to say about just the way John Taylor carried you all throughout today?
Yeah, I didn't see the final stats, but shoot, he ran it hard. Obviously, had the 50-yard touchdown there. That was huge. He ran hard. Offensive line did a heck of a job. I think we had a ton of yards on the ground this game. Credit to the guys up front, just didn't get it done.
Did you think he was coming back out when he went in the locker room? Did you think he was going to be able to play again?
I didn't know. I was just listening to the doctors and seeing what they said.
What was the shift in the second half that allowed you guys to have success?
I think we popped a few runs. Obviously we were playing the field position battle there early, backed up, trying to get it out of there. Had some 3 and outs, weren't converting on 3rd down. And then we popped that big run with JT to get it going and got some momentum there, hit the 2-point play to tie it up, and then that was it.
Shane, on defense, they had 2, I don't want to say uncontested, but the one down the other end was uncontested. Then the deep ball where there was no safety help. Were those bust from your perspective or what?
I'll go back. Obviously, they hit the one, and we were in a shell defense, and shoot, he flew over the top of it on a post route. So I'll go back.
What do you see the issues defending Nico Collins?
Yeah, we knew he was a good player going into the game. They were down Tank Dell and a couple guys, and Nico's a really good player. And we knew guys, really good players in this league are going to make plays, and you just got to, control those plays so they don't get out of hand. But I thought our defense fought like crazy. You know what I mean? They had some good stops there. Obviously, the big play on the first drive, that was that. And then, we held them pretty good. And shoot, offensively, it starts with myself. We got to be better.
What's the calculation on that 4th down play where you do have a good play drawn up and it was there? But then what's the calculation with putting the ball in the hands of the guy who's carried you all night too? Right? I'm sure that had to be tempting as well, right?
100%. There's a lot of thoughts going through in that situation on the timeout. Like I said, saw the look for that play. Thought it was going to be great. Got the look. Didn't happen for us.
And I guess you do feel somewhat justified because it was there. It's just an execution thing, I guess,
yeah,
right?
And I understand that. And I take full responsibility when plays don't work. Starts with myself. If we hit them, they're great, right? And if we don't, obviously it's going to get questioned, and I completely understand it.
The scoring drive, is that just a play where you just got to tip your hat to Stroud when he got hit and makes a throw over the middle to set up that
That
touchdown.
play he made was incredible. We had tight man coverage, nowhere to throw it. Makes a heck of a play. I mean, hats off to them on that play for sure.
You keep saying you got the look you wanted. Do you mean that, because I don't understand, do you mean that you saw the personnel they had on the field, and once you saw the 11 they had, you said, we're calling this play to combat those guys?
Yeah, they were in a man-to-man defense. Felt good about the call.
Generally, are you over players over plays in those situations, or are you more of a, no, these plays we've dialed up all week?
Yeah, I had full confidence in that play, in that situation. And I went with my gut, and I saw the look, and that's what we went with.
Shane, what do you tell, I guess, to Tyler and I guess Gardner on that because of that play? Obviously, the game is decided about one play, but that's the play that's going to be talked
Yeah,
about.
I know everyone's going to talk about that play, and I completely understand that. You know, I have a ton of faith in everyone that's on this team that goes out there and fights. And whoever has an opportunity to make a play, we have full faith in those guys. And sometimes it doesn't work, and that's part of the game, and we learn from it. But obviously this one stings.
Shane, what do you feel like you accomplished this season with the culture of this team and just in general, big picture?
I don't know, I mean, I don't want to speak for myself. You can ask the players that. I think just the resilience that these guys had, you know, at 3-5, sitting at 3-5 and bouncing back and win 4 in a row and putting ourselves in a position to get in the playoffs today was huge. And I always say this league's all about the players. And I credit a lot to those guys, the work they put in, the time they put in, everything they do to get ready, their minds, their bodies to get ready to go play a 17-week season is unbelievable what they do. So hats off to those guys in the locker room for fighting like crazy this year.
What'd you see out of some of those players who gutted it out today, and a lot of questionable players, and they all kind of found a way to step out there and do their thing?
It says a lot about those guys, just the toughness, you know what I mean, stepping in. Again, the resilience of those guys, you know, playing banged up. Credit to those guys. Just wish we could have got it done today for everybody.